of December, and the second of our 3-day marathon. Father Eamonn with you here. Wave and a shout out to everybody on Facebook and YouTube, and if you're watching, you can already tell we have some guests in the studio. A nice feature of our marathon to introduce you and to welcome the staff, and we don't normally have staff with us at this Chatechesis moment, but Tara very kindly joins me. Good morning, Tara.
Good morning, Father. Thanks for having me.
Lovely to have you here. And Miguel, welcome as well. Good, lovely to have you with us. So we have a quick fire round here. The little white sheets there is Aidan's way of eliciting information from us in relation to our dispositions and otherwise. In the meantime, if I can invite you please, and do please interact with us. As always, text, email, write to us any which way you may, and get in touch with us. Because it's our marathon, we're simply celebrating the joy and the blessing of the radio and the gift indeed that Radio Maria is, and the phenomenon that it is, not just here in Ireland but around the world, and the great privilege it is to share with you the gift of our faith through this means. And all the feedback is certainly assuring us that it's bringing very great blessings to many of you and accompanying you in your life of prayer and your faith. So it's our turn, I suppose, to thank you for all of that support and that fellowship, and to invite you as well to participate in the life-giving work of Radio Maria as well, especially by way of donation or offering to us here as Christmas is approaching, to help us to meet our many costs and rather expensive costs. Any guess, my guess, just before we hit on the questions here, how much a minute roughly it might cost to run Radio Maria at the moment? How much per minute? Put a number on it.
Question.
Have a guess.
Per minute.
60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours a day, 30 days a month. Approximately.
Say, I don't know, I'm probably way off. 200 quid a minute.
200 euro a minute?
Wow.
What would you think?
I was going to say like €5 or 10.
No idea. I have no concept of these things.
Okay.
No concept.
That's right. Well, that's a good start.
Well, are you including cost of like being on air, or are you including also like electricity costs per minute, or is it just on air?
Rent and rates, heating and lighting, IT, maintenance, licensing fees of all kinds, staff costs, promotion costs, all of those things.
So for every minute, I'd say her guess is probably pretty accurate.
Wow. Okay. Well, that would be pretty substantial now by way of an outlay.
I'd say €50, 50 to 100. That's my guess.
We'll go cheaper. We'll go cheaper.
Cheaper than 50.
Yep. Cheaper.
Okay, of course, because we're talking about like per minute, you know.
Per minute.
Okay.
20.
Fair enough.
20 euro per minute. Okay, we can go cheaper than that too.
Oh, well, so we're not doing too bad.
Low budget radio here.
I was way off.
€5.
Cheaper still.
€1.
Very close.
Is it 69 cents? 70 cents?
Okay, you're narrowing it down. If I said 90 cent. 90
okay.
cent is their current cost. So a penny and a half a second, or a cent and a half.
I mean, when you think about it, €200 per minute would be quite expensive if you take away 200 multiplied by 60 and then by 24.
I think the likes of Radio Horeb now might be running at that, because they've got 50 staff, they have several radio stations, they have a lot of cameras and mobile camera sort of facilities and things. They're pretty. So theirs might be their DAB license, I believe, costs them about €1 million a year. So,
oh wow!
Ouch is the operative word there.
Yeah, that's so out of our budget.
Not quite at that level.
That's right.
Getting there, maybe.
So very good. So if you would like to help us out, and this will be my little invitation as part of our Mariathon, to sponsor 5 minutes a month. So 5 nights, €4.50, let's say. Sponsor us and just help us along. If we get, again, sufficient numbers to help sponsor that, that will certainly help us along. €200 per minute, Aidan assures me, is €8,760,000 a month.
A month? Oh no.
We have Aidan doing our math over here. Yeah, I don't think we have that type of income or revenue.
Listen, I am not a numbers person, okay? I have never claimed to be. I have no idea.
We'd have to be winning the Euro millions.
Well, this is kind of embarrassing for me because I study economics, so I probably should have taken it a better. More of an educated guess.
So 90 cents a minute, just to put that out there. Again, if it's some way you can sponsor that on a regular basis, would be absolutely marvellous. We do have about 250 monthly donors at the moment who are very kind and generously sponsor us, and that brings in about €6,500 each month. But our monthly costs are in around 40,000. So it's a lot of money to raise.
That is.
So if we had a good sway, a few thousand more of such benefactors, we'd be comfortable just to meet our needs. That's all we look to. Anyway, quick financial departure there. So let's start in, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be reminding people of their contact details, or our contact details. So ladies first, Tara, if you want to
thank you.
Jump into our little list here.
Okay, I'll answer best Christmas gift growing up.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Do you want to start?
Sure. My best Christmas gift when I was, how old was I? I was 9. My birthday is shortly after Christmas, so I was just about to turn 10 when I found out that my mom was expecting my little sister on Christmas. And she wrote a little note signed from baby Jesus, I think, telling us that we were going to have a new little sibling. So that's my favorite Christmas gift.
Wow, that is a lovely gift. Hard to top that now. Hard to top that one. Very nice. Miguel?
Well, mine's going to be a bit of a downgrade. Mine's when I was 7 or 8 years old, I came back from Spain, and because we usually go over to Spain for Christmas, and so we said, Santa Claus leaves the presents under the Christmas tree, and I came back and turned out that Santa Claus had brought me the Nintendo Wii. It was just released that winter, and I was just like, wow, it was just an amazing gift to open. It had Mario Kart and everything, and had little wheels. So I was pretending.
Mario Kart is the best game.
Oh, Mario Kart is so good. Mario Kart is absolutely amazing.
Nothing can top Mario Kart.
And my parents are quite competitive as well, so it kind of like forced me to really like try hard to make sure I could keep up.
There you go.
But yeah, it was a great gift. There was really our whole family enjoyed it a lot, and there was just a lot of fun memories.
Good.
So,
cool.
How about yourself, Father?
Mine is kind of a little boy's memory too. As a young kid, I know what age I was, 10 or 11 or something. But it's a toy that I'm sure has long since gone extinct. It was called Spirograph.
Yes.
You remember it?
I know what those are. Yeah, those are still around. My brother has a Spirograph. Okay. Yeah.
It's like wheels and cogs and things with little holes, and you put a pen in, and you can sort of put cogs within wheels and swirl it around and do all kinds of nice colours and designs and things. And it just really appealed to my artistic and technical graphic orientation, brain engineering head or something.
Yeah.
I just had so much fun with that. So much fun. Just a little boy's thing. Whether it's of any application now, I'm not really sure, but
I'm sure there's some form of application for it.
Beauty and order, we can get philosophical with it.
We could. Miguel, go ahead. Best Christmas gift?
And so just me. I give out the landline number and address for anyone who would like to support us.
Here's a test for Miguel. Does he know it?
Do I know the landline number?
We had this problem yesterday.
No, I don't. I do not know it.
Well, it's going to be part of the indoctrination for all future staff. So you are not in the store until you have all those numbers.
Is the call?
If I said 014.
Yeah, 014 123 456.
Yay.
Yeah. So if you want to call Radio Maria, it's 014 123 456.
And if you're in the north or outside of Ireland?
You can WhatsApp us.
No, you can, but if you want to call, dial us up.
Oh, you want to dial us up? I have.
If you're outside, if you're in Spain.
Well, if you're in Spain, you have to put 353.
There you go. Excellent, yeah. Plus 353.
Plus 353.
Plus 353 123 456. And the WhatsApp number? Don't know that.
Oh, I do not know the WhatsApp number.
089 467 2000.
Plus 353.
The number of times I've gone to put that number down on like medical forms and things, because I say it so much more tn my own personal phone number that it just like flows off the tongue.
Well, hopefully everybody has it off by heart. 467 2000 089. And if you want to write to us, do you know our address, surely, Miguel?
Radio Maria Ireland.ie.
Oh, no,
there's an ad in there somewhere.
You're such a millennial.
Yeah, I am.
I think I post snail mail now.
Oh, that's of course. Are you talking about our address?
Correct.
Yeah, no, I do not. I most certainly do not know the address.
Find your way on the bike or wherever you come. Yeah, St. Anthony's Business Park, Ballymount Road, dublin22. So please do write to us as well. We'd love to hear from you. Very good. Of course, the email is easy.
Radio Maria Ireland.ie
with an info at the front of that. Info.
it's at Radio Maria Ireland.
Info at Radio Maria.
Info at Radio Maria Ireland.ie.
Good, excellent.
Actually,
We'll keep going here. We'll see what's next. Just you name everyone who works in Radio Maria Ireland. We've got 12 staff, I think, at the minute. So there's myself, of course. There's Aidan O'Rourke, Shane Kelly. I'll go around the visually around the building. Let's see, Andrew Carroll is in technical, and we head into administration. Martina Caffrey, Mary McDermott, and down to Tara's office. Tara McDermott, no relation, apparently.
Not as far as we know.
That's right.
Somewhere along the line, I'm sure.
Very good. Nuria Garcia. We have a Spanish contingent, certainly, on Ruth Terren Hogan. And Miguel, of course, Miguel Byrne. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So wow.
So Spanish first names and surnames going on here.
Yeah, I know. I think the Spanish were just kind of like slowly taking over. So it's the plan.
Is it 4 or 5 Spanish speakers in the building now?
Yes, I say. Well, yeah, 4.
4 and Jesus
yeah.
Gomez. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Martinez, if I'm not mistaken, is our intern, if you like, our Erasmus student as well. Who have I missed now?
A couple.
I've missed Cathy O'Leary, who's down in Cork as well, our promoter, par excellence there. I mentioned Ruth. Catherine Dunn, correct, was obviously sitting next to me here yesterday. Shame on me. And Eva Conroy.
Oh yes, Eva. Yeah, I should have remembered Eva.
John? Does John get a shout out?
John Carlin?
Yeah.
He's actually a volunteer, so not staff.
No,
so
the presidency was volunteer position.
For sure, the poor guy, he gets all the grief and nothing for it, apart from grace.
God bless John.
God bless him, the grief. Would you want the job? But he does it out of love, tremendous zeal and faith, of course.
Okay.
So, Tara.
Alrighty. Oh no. Just me. Name 3 bishops in Ireland.
Oh
no. Okay.
Catherine was given 3 dioceses, I think, or 5 dioceses. So.
Okay. I know Bishop Fonzie. We're Facebook friends. So,
cool.
Yeah, that was a really exciting moment for me. I felt like I made it in Catholic Ireland when Bishop Fonzie Facebook friend requested me. I know Archbishop Dermot O'Farrell. Did I make that up?
Close. There's no O in it. Just Dermot
Farrell. Okay. Do I know a third?
Do you know my bishop's name?
I don't think I do, to be honest.
Who was the Archbishop who was on the radio last night with us praying the Rosary?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Let's see who else can I help you with. Let's think. Wow, you're stuck for a third.
I am.
Can Miguel help you out there?
Last time it was Archbishop Eamonn.
That's correct. Surname?
So there you go.
Eamonn Martin?
Correct. Yeah, so you knew it.
Okay,
You knew it already. Mm-hmm. Very good. Excellent.
That was stressful. My heart's racing.
Well, certainly if you tune into Radio Maria long enough, you'll get to hear them all speaking little jingles we have and chats they have with us as well.
I think I got a little bit confused because Archbishop Dermot Farrell stepped into Bishop Eamonn Martin's role.
Incorrect.
No.
Because there's 2 Bishop Martins, 2 Archbishop Martins, in fact. So Archbishop Dermot Martin.
Dermot Martin's the one.
It was the Bishop of Dublin who retired.
Never mind.
He retired.
Okay, cool.
So again, I don't think they're related either. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Anyway, Archbishop Eamonn Martin was on with us last night, indeed. Very good. Great way to become familiar with your church in this country. Under pressure, though.
Yeah. No kidding.
Miguel, keep going.
Would you rather live where it only rains, where the temperature never falls below 30 degrees? Oh, this is, without skipping a heartbeat, where the temperature never falls below 30 degrees. I'm Spanish, so, I'm half Spanish, but I grew up in Spain, and I was born there, so I am well accustomed to really nice warm weather, and luckily I don't get too burned. I love warm weather. I have to live somewhere in the Mediterranean when I'm older. I just have to.
Who who would want to live here.
No, it's great and all, but just when it's nice and sunny, there's something more like refreshing about it. It's just you feel more alive, I guess.
Amen. Vitamin D, I guess.
That's true.
All those other things. For sure. Yeah, I can I live with you? I live in the.
Oh, I'd like to come too, please.
Yeah. We'll come visit.
Hot water bottle.
We'll come visit. Give out the landline. It says here, very easy. 01. Please give a call. Chris is downstairs. Christine is downstairs. She'll answer the phone for you, and Martina too. 014 123 456 014 123 456. And pledge. Indeed, if you're unable to offer something at this stage, or we've had this slight little difficulty with some who use their credit or debit card, and there's an extra layer of security on it now, and it's a bit of a nuisance all around, but it means you have to have your mobile banking app enabled so that you can get a security code and then acknowledge that this is a safe transaction, and that's all very good, but it can stymie things a little bit if you're donating over the phone. So just be aware that could be a possibility. And otherwise, indeed, do please just get in touch with us. You can pledge something and maybe send in a postal order or a cheque or something like that in your own time as well. So 089 467 2000, again, is the text number, and 014 123 456. And the address again to write, St. Anthony's Business Park, Ballymount Road, Dublin 22.
Okay. Name 7 people who work in Radio Maria Ireland.
Oh, that's a bit of a...
This is a common question.
Oh, sure. Okay, I could do that. Father Eamonn, Miguel, Aidan, Catherine, Eva, Jesus, Shane. That's 7.
That's pretty good. You could rattle all the others too easily.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I hope our dear listeners and friends are getting familiar with this too. Go ahead, Miguel. As we're meeting you out in Paris, you're certainly delighted to be able to put faces on the voices too.
What is your favourite saint and why? My favourite saint has to be St. Thomas Aquinas. He's also the patron saint of knowledge, and I really enjoy reading, and I really enjoy actually reading St. Thomas Aquinas in particular. So yeah, I'm very fond of Thomas Aquinas. I think he's an amazing saint, and he's a great doctor of the church, and he contributed an awful lot. I just think that he just really inspires me to really, I guess, get going with my academics in the future. So yeah.
And can you name 5 works he wrote?
Oh yeah.
I'm only teasing now.
I'm gonna go. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it is. Well, obviously the most obvious one is La Summa. Then I'm terrible with names, but he did another one post La Summa, where he expanded on some of his ideas. Well, and more in particularly, he covered some of it was the reasons as to the justification of reasoning with faith, which he expanded on in one of his works. And then another one was he wrote something on chastity as well, and purity, and then I forget their names though, but I know because I have tricky. Yeah.
The Summa Theologica, of course, is the
it's the biggest one. Yes,
So well done. Good, you dipped into some of that, and we were offered some of that in Latin in the seminary, I remember, and it was in English.
God bless.
It's tough.
It's already very tough trying to understanding in English. Yeah.
So forget it. Good, well done. Who's next now? Is it
you,
not me again already?
Well,
how did that happen? Come around so fast. Okay. If there was an extra hour in a day, what would you do with this time? That's a coin flip, because it's either here or sleep.
Yeah.
Might be sleep first.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who has the best dress sense in Radio Maria? This is just for me. Clearly, Father Eamonn.
Oh, well, no. My wardrobe is one-dimensional.
Exactly. You can never go wrong. Black it's a safe choice. Always looks good. It hides dirt really well.
It does. Watch out.
Yeah. In seriousness, that's a really hard question.
One of our best dressers took his leave of us this year. I think we gave Joe the prize last time round.
Yeah. He has
his Rupert the Bear trousers.
Yeah, he has some great.
They're really cute golf trousers.
Yeah.
Only he could wear them.
I don't know. I really like the way that Ruth dresses. I also really like the way that Catherine and Eva dress. In the winter, I admire whoever's bundled up the warmest. So it's a toss-up,
Scarf,
really.
hot water bottle.
Yeah. One of those three, I'd say.
Yes. I think Sarah got the prize too. I think maybe it was a toss-up between Sarah and Joe was the last time. I don't know, but yeah, that's a tough call.
It is. It's a difficult question.
Miguel, keep going. It's like
whoa.
Drum roll here.
I don't know which one to.
Just grab one. And
Okay.
we won't get too upset if they're.
I'm gonna get one for all of us.
Okay, cool.
Describe what you do in Radio Maria Ireland in under 30 seconds. So I just started working here, so I basically shadow Shane and Andrew, and I figure out all the technical stuff. So whenever you hear people live on radio, I kind of just adjust the volume and make sure that everything is working A-OK live.
Very good.
You, me?
You go ahead, Tara,
Okay.
please. Yeah.
My job title is the editorial assistant. I work with Aidan. I do a lot of scheduling of volunteers and guests to join on air, and also figuring out who's going to be operating the mixing desk and things like that. But I also kind of do a little bit of everything. We like to help each other out in this building, so have dabbled in promotions and marketing and social media. I was formerly the mixer operator, so I've done a lot of work at the desk as well. I host or co-host a handful of shows on air, and I do my best. Really comes down. Whatever I'm doing, I do my best.
Excellent, excellent. And it's nice you get to taste a bit of everything around here.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a.
I've learned
kind of
a
sample.
lot from this job, for sure.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of technical bits and pieces and so on, but nothing too onerous. I don't think, or beyond any average, intelligent young person. No bother to you at all. Again, the long-suffering listeners know well what my role is. Anyway, as a priest director would be I suppose the editorial director might be more accurate in overseeing all the editorial content that's broadcast and assuring that it's of quality and of substance and orthodoxy, I suppose too. Because it's easy to veer off into various campaigns or various crusades or various issues, and the last thing we really want to do is to be generating heat and argument.
That's right.
And rather bring the light of the gospel to bear on everything, even the lighter moments on the radio too. So that's my principal activity, but kind of jack of all trades, master of none, a bunch of other things too. And it just goes with the territory. It's all good though. It's all good. It's like like a parish is the way I feel.
That's very true.
You're just involved in
Yeah.
people's journey and people's lives,
Sure, of course.
So good.
Back to you, Father.
Does it mean me next again? Drum roll. Have you ever been told you look like someone famous? If so, who was it? Yeah, I've been told that a bunch of times. But the reason being that I am both follically challenged and visually challenged, because there are many famous people who, in the absence of a full head of hair and the absence of visual acuity, wear glasses and are bald, basically. So I was told I look like Pius the 12th, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see that, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
This might be a first one for you. Do you know who I think you I don't know if you, I wouldn't say look like, but just kind of remind me of in general? Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. I don't know why, but it came into my head one day and it has stuck for you, Father. So
he's kind of sort of formal and he's a bit melancholic too, I suppose. That's true. He's kind of, what can go wrong will go wrong. Oh yes, look at this. How did Aidan find this one out? This is Ireland's Own, I think, some time ago. It's an ancient issue where they put in these little shadow silhouettes type of black and white images of famous people, and you have to guess who they are. And how I featured in it, I have no idea how they came across me or put me up, and why I would
that's
be.
You.
Yeah,
and
why,
that's him. Yeah.
Why I would be anyone of note. But
Wait, Father, did you think that was Gandhi?
Yeah, somebody showed me. And I said, "What's Gandhi doing wearing a collar? That's sort of strange."
Here you go.
That's so funny.
That's
wow.
hilarious.
Claim to fame. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, when my sister saw it, she was chuffed. She said, "Well, now that you're in Ireland's Own, you've made it."
That's pretty
That
cool.
just made me laugh. That's so funny.
That is.
Aidan, leg pulling again, that fella.
Yeah. Anyway, Sam the Eagle.
I was checking him out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Remind me.
landline number and address for anybody who'd like to support us. Please do give us a call here. Our landline number is 014-123-456. Our address, if you'd like to send us a check or postal order, we'd be happy to receive it. Radio Maria Ireland, Unit 8, I think, St. Anthony's Business Park, Ballymount Road, Dublin 22.
Amen to that. And while you're at it, maybe give a little plug for prayer volunteers.
Oh, yeah. I as I just mentioned when I was describing my role, I do a lot of scheduling of volunteers here and always looking for more prayer volunteers to join us on the air for the Rosary or any of our divine office slots throughout the day. We have ample opportunity to join us for prayer, really, and we try to be as flexible as possible to accommodate the needs of our listeners and our volunteers. So if you would like to join our prayer volunteer rota, please do get in touch with us here. Send your contact details to us by text or WhatsApp, 089-467-2000, or you can send them in an email, info@radiomaria.ie, and just make a note that you would like to become a prayer volunteer, and that information will be sent along to me, and I will be in touch with you very shortly.
Fantastic. About how many prayer volunteers would you say we have now?
Oh, I'd say we probably have, again, not a numbers person, 50.
50, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That would be a reasonable assumption, yeah. And probably a whole swathe of sort of people who have volunteered or kind of in the background and have lapsed for one reason or another too, yeah. Yeah, we can't have enough prayer volunteers. More voices, please, on the radio. We would absolutely. So, very good. Good shout out there. Miguel.
Pick any song to play on air, and while it is being lined up, call out the support details, which we just called. So, well, I go for a different one.
Shout them out again. Pick a song for us so that you can Google it.
I actually have no idea. Can we go for like a Christmas song?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fight it out between you there.
Okay,
Good.
I have one that I've been wanting to play actually on Chatechesis. If Aidan at the desk there, pick a nice rendition of "Lo, How a Rose Ere Blooming," if you would.
Lo, how the rose.
How a rose ere blooming.
Is this a Christmas song?
It's more of an Advent.
Okay. Well, that's perfect then.
There's some really, really nice like choral versions of this, and I have sung it myself. I think it's so beautiful, and it speaks about Jesus coming from the root of Jesse to a rose blooming in the winter, and it's just really lovely.
Right.
Wait, did you just say that you have sang it yourself?
Yes.
So maybe next time, instead of getting in to, you can just sing yourself.
It is a choral work, so it sounds better when there are other people. But I think it's really, really beautiful.
Father Eamonn and myself will join you, we'll provide backing vocals, yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'll teach you the harmonies. I will. I'll do it. Yeah.
Very good. So Miguel, the number to ring?
If you want to ring, it's 014-123-456. Again, 014-123-456. And if you want to WhatsApp us, you can Father Eamonn.
Nicely handled. Nicely passed the ball there.
I do my best.
089 467 2000. Ooh, very good. Back after this little piece of music.
20 seconds.
Back. The name of that piece again?
Lo, how a rose ere blooming.
Nice little
E''re.
Okay, yes. Nice little hymnal one, and maybe one we should learn and add to our repertoire for Mass.
There's some really nice a cappella versions of that as well. Highly recommend. Yeah.
Very good. Nice
stuff.
Advent hymn. Nicely chosen. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Who's next on our list of... it's me again. Keep coming back around. Just you, what is a chasuble? Well, I know what a chasuble is. Anybody else know what a chasuble is? Quiz question? Chasuble. I think it comes from a Spanish word, I think. What's the Spanish word for a house?
Casa.
Casa. So chasuble comes from the Spanish, probably Italian or Latin maybe as well. Casa. So still no guesses? If I said tent, would be kind of a remote clue. Tent, house, tent. Chasuble? No.
Once you say it, I know I'm going to know because I had to study this. But
yeah, it's a liturgical item.
It is. I know that.
So what kind of liturgical item would you think?
So you would keep in your house?
They're watching and listening now, and they're saying, come on.
I know.
You would keep it in your sacristy. No clues? Okay, this is a dead giveaway now. It comes in an assortment of colours.
Okay, yeah. So it's the vestments.
Correct. Which one?
Oh, okay.
Which one?
The outermost vestment.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Because it's kind of a bit like a poncho.
Oh.
So that's that sort of idea.
That's a great description of it, Father.
Juan Diego, he was wearing a poncho with the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's his feast day today. And that's the style of chasuble and sort of protects you from the rain kind of thing.
Okay.
And then the liturgical colours obviously
is it waterproof?
What, the chasuble the priest wears?
Well, you said it protects you from the rain, so...
Well, a poncho does. A chasuble is...
That's a fair question.
More or less an indoor garment.
I see. So why... Okay, I guess.
What are the four colours, Miguel? There is a test right now of a chasuble that we might wear.
Is it purple?
Correct.
Red?
Correct.
White?
Correct.
And green?
Correct. Yes. For the
there are other colours. You can wear blue.
There's
I know
two others.
You can wear black.
Blue is a bit iffy. Black for funerals, yes. And what's the other colour? Might be a tricky one.
Rose.
Correct. Yeah. There you go. Yes.
I was reading up on this yesterday, actually. That you can. There are certain Marian feasts where it is approved in certain places to wear blue.
Okay, I don't think that's a universal approval, though. Maybe not. And the two occasions when we would wear pink, and permitted to wear rose, let's say, the rose colour.
Third Sunday of Advent.
Correct.
And oh no.
Think the other season when it's penitential.
Lent.
Yes. And can you name the two Sundays? This is the honours course. Now this is for the real theologians, the Thomistic scholars.
The two Sundays.
Name the two Sundays where rose-coloured vestments may be worn. I think we're having a quiz sometime between now and Christmas.
Sunday
Correct.
is one of them.
And the other
The other one.
Gaudete, Jerus, a beautiful hymn too.
Yeah.
And the other one is Gaudete is joy would be the English of the Latin. No, anyone at home? Text us in if you know the answer. Laetare Sunday.
Okay.
Laetare Sunday and Gaudete Sunday. What is Advent? The other is Lent and rose colour, and they symbolise the joyful anticipation of the conclusion of the fasting and preparation, be it Easter Sunday, be it Christmas Day. Now you got your money's worth out of that question.
Yeah. Whew.
That's a tricky
tough
one. Who's next?
Okay. Give out the landline number and address for anyone who'd like to get in contact with us. Give us a call here, 014-123-456. Or if you'd like to send us anything by post, Radio Maria Ireland, Unit 8, St. Anthony's Business Park, Ballymount Road, Dublin 22.
Very good. Shout out to Joan in Nina. Thanks to Maria de Lourdes Melo, who's sent us messages as well on Facebook, and Gurpreet Gur, who I think is in India, and Cheryl Mack is noted there on Facebook today. So nice that you're all watching in and sharing with us, and anyone who's watching later, thanks for joining with us. So I have Miguel with me and Tara, and so Miguel, it is now your turn.
If you were to have chosen your name, what would your name be? I would still have chosen my own name. I love my name. I love the meaning behind my name, and yeah, so it would still be Miguel.
And the meaning is?
So it originates from the Bible. So it's when Saint Michael, the archangel, poses the question to Lucifer, and he says, "Who is like God?" And it's with a question mark. So it's meant to be rhetorical because it's nobody's like God. So it's a good reminder, you know. So yeah,
nice, yeah. Mikael, God, yeah, nice one. Yeah, good name. Somebody texted in as well. A couple of people texted in yesterday to remind me of the meaning of my name. Eamonn was asked the question there yesterday. Something like protector of the inheritance or something, and they thought it was appropriate.
Oh wow, okay.
Protecting the faith or some such thing. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't know that. So thanks for letting me know. Who's next? It's not me again, is it?
It is you again.
What is going on here? Tell a funny story about something that happened in Radio Maria.
Too many of them.
There's quite a few. An embarrassing story might be a better way, because we were constantly dropping the ball here, left, right, and centre. We do it so easily. I don't know, this is kind of the funny story this morning. Ireland's all suddenly being famous and catapulted. This was 2019 as well, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
We were only 2 years young. I was only 2 years into it at that stage. But no, I suppose we have amusing things happening here all the while. Nothing is immediately jumping to mind, except that I know that we're all the while covering people have no. And I was conscious of this morning with the camera actually in the chapel for the full length of Mass. There was some hand signalling going on there before Mass because of the feedback that was going on with the microphones, which I only realised after, so everyone on camera saw this. And there would normally be actions going on here.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're not used to having the camera on for the entirety of the Mass. So I had a few awkward moments myself where I was like moving towards the ambo or something and then jumping back suddenly because I was like, oh wait, no, people can see me now.
That's right.
It's not just a matter of audio anymore.
It's a little bit tricky, but it's natural as part of what we do, and I suppose it's nice to get it behind the scenes, a bit like this moment here. It's a bit of a behind the scenes sort of, here's how it looks.
I've had my fair share of laughing fits on air.
Yeah,
that's been difficult. That's difficult. Like it's usually been with Eva, to be honest, okay. During Lectio or some such show, because we just get along so well, and we're chatting over the song breaks and stuff like that. And sometimes it's very hard to contain yourself and go back on air fully composed.
I'm sure people wouldn't mind too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, watch out for the funny moments. Keep going. If
you could meet any living person for dinner, who would you pick and why?
Question.
A living person, okay. Ooh, that is tricky. I'd like to have dinner with Father Mike Schmitz.
Oh, that's a really, really good one.
Yeah, I'll say Father Mike.
That's a really, really good one.
I think
I was going to go for the other one.
He's just so sound. And I'd love to just get an opportunity to kind of pick his brain, and I also want to know what that man eats. He does like CrossFit or something like that.
He goes to the gym every day as well.
Yeah, he's
built
a
like
really
a tank.
intense guy. Yeah,
both physically and mentally, which is just fascinating.
He's cool, and I like the insights that he has to a lot of spiritual matters. So I guess I'd have dinner with him. Yeah.
He's kind of high energy too, though.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's so enthusiastic. He's full of life. He's always smiling. You're just like, wow, this guy's always upbeat,
I feel like he is somebody who, if you were with him one-on-one, he'd like give you so much his attention. I feel like he'd make you feel like you were the only person in the world. I was gonna go with the Pope, but my Italian is not up to par, I'm afraid. So I feel like that might be a tricky one. But
sure. Yeah, interesting choice.
How about you, Father?
I would say the Pope obviously an obvious choice there as well. Somebody living. Yeah, I'd have to go in and think about that a little bit. It would also, my first sort of thought is somebody who would be like that, advanced in the spiritual life, that I could actually, tap
Have
into and
discussion
say,
with, yeah.
give me some tips, please. Help me along. But the Queen of England would be an interesting person.
Okay.
Have a supper with. I believe she's very congenial company. We have some interesting faith conversations. I heard the story of the priest who was newly ordained in New York, and it was back in the time when Albert Einstein was alive, and he was just newly ordained, and he said, I've always wanted to go and talk to Albert Einstein. So he just went around unannounced to, I think New Jersey was where Einstein was living, called to see him. And the lady who answered the door said, have you an appointment? And he said, no, I just, I'm the ordained priest, can I talk to... And she said, well, you need an appointment. Well, I'd like to talk to him. So she said, okay, let me ask. And he said, yeah, come on up. And what he did is he sat him in his chair. And it kind of swapped around. He sat at his desk, wherever, in his office. I don't know what the details were, but and Einstein sat in the opposite chair. And they were talking, and apparently Einstein asked him, he says, here's the Thomistic question now. He said, I'm fascinated in the idea of a substance without accidents.
Okay.
So he's really keen on the doctrine of the Holy Eucharist. Yeah. And Einstein was Jewish, as far as I know.
He was, he was, yeah.
So extraordinary. So talk about having dinner with somebody.
That's pretty incredible.
That priest once was out there. Yeah, Father Benedict Rochelle told that story. Amazing.
Sometimes you just have to go for it,
Yeah.
It's true.
There you go. Who's next then? Then we're getting
on the answers
on interesting sidetracks here, and our time's running away.
It is.
Also, I just want to answer that question real quick. I would have to.
Oh, sorry. Was that yours? Did you answer it? No, go ahead.
I was going to say, you went for Father Mike Schmitz. I would go for Bishop Robert Barron.
Okay. He was my other option.
Yeah.
I
would love to talk to him. I just think, especially because he studied Thomas Aquinas. That's why he did his master's in, and he had a thesis on it as well. And I just love to pick his brain as well and just ask him questions and just kind of understand it a bit more.
Amazing.
Sit there as long as I need.
Yeah. Who is your favorite Irish saint and why? That's a good question. I don't particularly have a favorite Irish saint. So I'm going to throw that question on to you guys.
Okay. Father, you got an answer?
St. Patrick. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
St. Patrick's my saint of the year this year. I think no coincidence there. I also really love St. Dymphna, though. She and I are pretty tight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. You have no time left now to be tight with any more saints for now, anyway. We'll have to leave it there. We'll have to leave it there. So thanks to Miguel. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you
very much, Father.
I'd love to have you with us. And thank you for your company here as well. We're rushing up to 12 o'clock now. So do stay with us. Do please enjoy the rest of our Mariathon. Lots more to come. And we'll pause